I'm here to do a review on this RSI SmartCap that I have on my 2018 Tacoma. Making this review to help you decide whether or not you actually want to buy this thing, because it's not for everybody. It's not worth it for everyone. Before I do a walk around, I want to explain the purchase and installation process, because that's pretty huge. When I bought it, the cap plus shipping was around $4,400, so definitely not cheap. Installing it was pretty tedious in my opinion, because it came in 6 separate pieces that you have to assemble yourself. It kind of peeved me to have to pay that much money and then build it up myself, but is what it is. Having more than one person assemble it could help. I did it myself. It can be done, but you will need more than one person to actually put it on your vehicle. It weighs about 220 pounds, and it's a little tricky to get it in the right spot if you don't have like at least 2 people. I'll do a quick walk around, show you guys everything, stuff that I like and don't like, and hopefully it can help you out. So right here in the back, we've got the back door. The locks right here, they function fine. A few of these locks have been giving me some trouble as far as locking and unlocking them, and that came right out the box. So you have to kind of wiggle your way in there, and then it seems like it's crusted up with something, I don't know, but it was like brand new just like that, so that kind of ticked me off. And the hydraulics here, they work great. Never had an issue with those. The back panel right here, as you can see, when I push on it, there's some wiggle. I don't really think that affected the weatherproofness of that, but it's something that I just thought for $4,400 wouldn't happen. The side panels were great. I threw these on the Molly just for extra storage. These are super hard to get off. They are stuck on there using this Velcro right there. If you're trying to put something on this Molly, just be prepared to struggle a little bit. One of my biggest complaints was when I installed it right here, I had to apply this weatherproof caulk on it to keep the seal because it was leaking all the way up here. I tightened it down to torque, and I had to apply it on all these right here, all the way across the top. The gasket material right here, you have to install yourself. So you have to glue and apply this gasket material after you assemble it before you throw it on. I thought it would already be assembled. Again, something that I thought that when I paid that much money for it would come with, but is what it is. Here on the inside, you've got these clamps to keep it in place. These were pretty easy to install, not a big deal. And I'll show you the back window. Sorry, I'm moving, so I got boxes in the way. But you just flip this. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. You got the open window right here. I honestly don't know when I would ever use that, but it is there. It clamps in place. I've never had leaks go through there. You got your window right here to let your backlight shine through. On the top portion here, you've got your 2 rails with the nuts already installed in there for whatever you want to put in there. What I've seen online as far as the top rails go is that you can put on a non-SmartCap roof rack system, you just have to modify the parts that you get a little bit, because the bolts on there are a weird size, I guess. I'm trying to order the SmartCap load bars so that I can just load on a basket onto those. I didn't feel like paying $1,400 for the actual SmartCap roof rack. Everything with this company is super expensive. So as far as if I think it's worth it for my lifestyle, I don't think it is. The overall quality of it is pretty good. I think it's held up good to the weather, and the construction of it is pretty good, but it's super overkill. I don't think it's necessary for most people to get this cap. The goal in mind whenever I bought it was I wanted something that I could take on the highway. I wanted a hard cap, and I wanted to potentially put stuff on it. At the time, I think I wanted to put a rooftop tent on it, but then I kind of came to my senses and realized that's kind of dumb. I just buy a tent. So now I don't have anything to really do with it other than keep rain out. I've owned this thing in Florida and Virginia. It's gotten weathered down through extreme colds and extreme heat. Paint is intact, no rusting or anything like that. It's just so expensive. I could have bought something for half the price that would have met my needs. So, and the load capacity on this, I'm pretty sure, is higher than the actual truck bed. So it's definitely overkill, unless you were planning on putting something really heavy on top, and you would have to do something to your suspension to keep that thing from dragging behind you. I hope this helps some people out there that are thinking about getting this SmartCap. If I could go back, I'd probably get something different. Even though this does function well, it met all my needs. It was overkill, and I could have saved a lot of money just not getting this.